like a talking to a ghost. You're gone, but I'm still here bleeding. I ain't afraid to die, but I'm afraid to live without you. Every corner of this room still screams about you. We built dreams from the dirt, watch me crumble in the dust. Every promise that I made got corroded into rust. I replay the nights we fought and the nights we kissed, like a broken record scratching all the things I miss. I tried to hold on tighter, but the tighter I held, the faster you slipped away, like water through a shell. Now I'm standing in the dark with these shattered pieces. A love like fire, but the flame just ceases. If forever was real, then where did it go? You left me with questions I'll never know. Look, I see your face and reflections, mirrors and rain. My heart beats heavy, addicted to pain. I'd rather feel hurt than feel nothing at all, 'cause silence is louder than a scream through the wall. I'm haunted by your laugh, I'm destroyed by your eyes. Every memory's a dagger that I can't disguise. You said I'd heal in time, but time froze that day. Now the clock ticks slow and the house turned gray. I ain't mad that you left, I'm mad at myself for pushing you away while I was crying for help. Goodbye's just a word, but it kills like a knife, 'cause love's just a curse you carry. Now I'm standing in the dark with the shattered pieces. A love like fire, but the flame just ceases. If forever was real, then you left me with questions I'll never know. I'll see you in my dreams where we still exist, but I'll wake to the truth and the pain of this.
These nights are heavy, I can't outrun the past. Every shadow in my mind feels built to last. I keep carrying your voice like it's stitched in my skin. A war I keep losing, but I can't stop the spin. Every fight we had echoes louder than truth, but I burn every bridge just to stand next to you. Regret is a prison and I'm chained to the floor. You're gone, but your ghost still knocks on my door.
This is the weight I carry, every love, every scar it buries. I'm breaking down, but you can't see the heaviest part of me. This is the weight I carry, silent storms I'll never bury. If I could turn back, set me free, but this weight keeps crushing me.
I wear a mask in the daylight, but the night don't lie. It exposes every crack I've been trying to hide. I scream in the silence, but nobody hears, so I drown in the river of my uncried tears. Your face in the mirror is the ghost in my veins. I'm addicted to the memory, addicted to pain. I trade all the glory, the lights and the fame, for a chance just to tell you I was the one to blame.
If love is a battle, then I've lost my fight, but I'd carry this weight for the rest of my life. This is the weight I carry, every love, every scar it buries. I'm breaking down, but you can't see the heaviest part of me. This is the weight I carry, silent storms I'll never bury. If love's a chain, I'll never break free. This weight is the death of me.
still hear your voice in the static of my doubts. Every time I try to love, you'd fade right out. We were fire in the cold, gasoline hearts collide. But time is a thief, stole you right from my side. We had something real, but never got to name it. Two broken souls, both too scared to claim it. You were sunlight bleeding through my pain, but I kept raining, I let you drown in my brain. We were almost something worth dying for, but almost don't knock on your door no more. I watched you fade like a dream half true, and all I got left is almost love you. Almost held your heart till the world fell through. Almost said forever, but we both knew we were chaos, we were true. And I almost love you. God, I almost love you. You deserved a better man than the one I became, but I was married to my demons, addicted to pain. I wrote your name on every page I burned, but the lesson hit too late, love's what I never learned. You smile like healing, I spoke in scars. You built a heaven, I lived in bars. Every word I spit, you stood in the rain, trying to wash off the blood of my past mistakes. We were almost something worth dying for, but almost don't knock on your door no more. You were the calm I could never break through, and all I got left is almost loved you. Almost held your heart till the world fell through. Almost said forever, but we both knew we were chaos, we were truth. And I almost loved you. God, I almost loved you. Every verse feels like you're right there, breathing between every line of despair. If love's a war I lost without a fight, you're the ghost that haunts my good nights. Maybe in another life we'll make it true. No, almost no pain, just me and you. But this one's for the heartbreak crew, 'cause I almost loved you. Yeah, I almost loved you. She texts me, hey, like it didn't mean nothing, but I swear I could feel her heartbeat in every button. We laugh about weather, about coffee, about dreams, but behind her smiles are cracks in the seams. She spoke in riddles, silence was a scream, and every time she said I'm fine, she tore at the seams. She hid love in plain sight, in casual tones, trying to sound light while she carried a stone. And I replied with the same routine, blind to the weight of what she really means. Maybe I was scared, maybe she was too, so we built a wall out of words we outgrew. She drowned in small talk, whispers in the deep. Every how's your day was a promise she couldn't keep. Every good night was a goodbye she never said. Love unspoken, it goes in her head. She drowned in small talk, right in front of me, and I never learned to silently, her silent plea. We talked about everything, but what mattered most, we were there in body, but both just ghosts. She smiled through storms, laughed through pain, and I mistook her thunder for rain. Now I replay those moments like reruns in my mind, searching for the words I should have said in time. All those times she looked down when I met her eyes, with goodbyes wrapped up in sweet disguise. Maybe love ain't loud, maybe it's quiet, hidden in text, you never reply. Yeah, she told me she cared in every pause and glance, but I was too afraid to take the chance. She drowned in small talk, and I let her sink. Every word she said was closer to the brink. If love had a language, hers was shy, a whisper so soft it passed me by. She drowned in small talk, and I stood still. Now silence is the only thing I feel. Now I scroll through messages, alas, take care. Didn't know that meant she wouldn't be there. Sometimes love ain't loud enough to save. Sometimes it hides and takes her to the grave. Takes her to the grave. I saw your name light up my phone, but I let it fade. Thought I'd have another chance, but time don't wait. Now your ghost keeps playing in my head like a tape, and I'd trade my pride for one more mistake.
I wrote your name on fogged up glass, watched it fade like it didn't last. I had love, but I locked it away. Now I drown in the words I didn't say.
Every text I never sent feels heavier than my regret. I kept my heart on airplane mode, now it's crashing, I'm alone. These are the things I couldn't say, the words that haunt me every day. If love's a fire, I burned it out. Too scared to speak, too full of doubt. Now your silence sounds like blame, and I've got no one else to blame. These are the things I couldn't say. You said forever, I laughed it off. I was scared of real, that's my loss. Now I hear your name in every song, and every lyric just feels wrong. I could've told you you're my peace, but I bit my tongue, I watched you leave. Now every what if cuts like glass, and I'd bleed just to change the past.
If I could reach across the stars, I'd write your name where the angels are. If love could speak from where I lay, it whisper what I couldn't say. Oh,
these are the things I couldn't say. They echo when the lights decay. I see you in the songs I play. You're the verse that fades away. If I had one last chance a day,
these are the things I couldn't say.
the things I couldn't say.
These are the things I couldn't say.
Yeah. Sometimes almost counts, but almost still hurts.
We walk these streets like we own the sky. Laughed at the rain, didn't even ask why. Felt like a couple without a ring or vow. Every glance said forever, but we didn't know how. You leaned in close, I caught your fears, but said nothing, swallowed tears. We touched, we joked, we almost revealed, but love never sealed.
We were almost real, like a dream you can almost feel. Heartbeats are racing, hands that steal, but love stayed locked behind us. Sealed. Almost us, almost free, almost everything we could be. We were almost real,
But almost hurts too much to hear. Late night talks, the confessions unsaid. I wrote your poems in the dark instead. Every good night felt heavier than gold. Every touch was a story left untold. I wish we had the guts to call it love. Instead of hiding it, push and shove. We were close enough to know, far enough to feel a love that lingered, but never became real. I saw forever in your eyes, but it's gone now, swallowed by lies. We danced in shadows, kissed the wind, and almost loved. We were almost in, like a dream you can almost feel. Heartbeats racing, hands that steal, but love stayed locked behind us. Almost us, almost free, almost everything we could be. We were almost real, and almost hurts too much to hear.
Sometimes love ain't loud, it whispers. And when it's gone, the echo cuts deeper than the words ever could. You said goodnight like it was nothing, but it felt like everything to me. A fragile promise in the dark, that maybe tomorrow you still believe. I kept your hoodie, you saying it goes. You said don't wait up, I did the most. Now your shadow sleeps where you used to be, and silence talks louder than you ever did to me.
every see you tomorrow was I love you. Every laugh was a secret truth. We spoke in glances, hid the proof of hearts too scared to say what's true. Now you're gone, and I realize goodnight was our last goodbye.
I replay that night like a movie on loop. Your smile fading in the rear view gloom. I should've said something, anything real, but I let comfort hide what I feel. Now your phone's off, your number still saved. My heart still beats like it could be brave, but it's too late. You're on a different plane, and I'm grounded by what I never said in pain.
Every see you tomorrow was I love you. Every whisper was my truth. Every hug I held too long was me begging time to stay strong. You never knew, but I still do, that my last good night was loving you.
Wish I told you that night by the door, when you smiled like you've been here before. You turned away, I froze, I lied. Said goodnight when I meant don't say goodbye. Now I light candles where your name once burned. Talk to shadows that never return. If love's a language, I lost the words, but I still hear you in every verse.
Ever see you tomorrow as I love you? Every breath still pulls me through. You never said it, I never tried, but every good night still keeps me alive.
Yeah. It's crazy how love don't end like in the movies. It don't fade to black, it just fades in you. And I've been trying to forget the color of your eyes, but even darkness remembers blue.
Yeah. We had fire, now it's frostbite. Used to light the sky, now we lost sight. You were my peace, my crossfight. Now it's late nights, closed blinds, no sunlight. I replay what we had in the loop. Backseat confessions, truth in the booth. You said forever, I believed in proof, but forever just means till I'm done with you. Every I love you feels like a crime scene. Still smell your perfume in my rhyme schemes. You moved on, guess that's a fine thing, but I'm still bleeding where your light used to shine, queen.
We lost the light, but the pain still glows inside. You took the warmth, let the fire alive. We burned so bright, but stars still die.
And I'm stuck beneath the ashes asking why. I see your ghost in the glow of my phone. Texted the message I'll never send home. We built the kingdom that fell on its own. Love don't die, it just breaks bone. Every song I drop, you're the verse I hide behind metaphors where my heart resides. You don't hear me, but the world might. I'm still rapping to your shadow at night. No closure, just silence and space. I'm the echo left in your empty place. You found peace, I found grace, and pain that refuses to erase.
We lost the light, but the pain still glows inside. You took the warmth, left the fire alive. We burned so bright, but stars still die.
And I'm stuck beneath the ashes asking why. They say time heals, but it don't. It just teaches you to hide better. Love's supposed to be forever, but maybe forever ain't meant for the broken. Yeah, I see couples holding hands and I flinch, cause I remember that feeling inch by inch. You were my lifeline, now I'm synced, drowning in the ink where I write and think. If heartbreak was a weapon, I'm fully armed. You moved on, I'm still disarmed. Love's a battlefield, no alarms, just scars singing where your arms once calm.
We lost the light, but the pain still glows inside. You took the warmth, left the fire alive. We burned so bright, but stars still die.
And I'm stuck beneath the ashes whispering why. Yeah. Guess love don't die easy. It just learns to live in the dark.
It was the silence that said it all. The way her eyes would fall. Between love and pain, I saw the call, and I still hear her voice through the wall.
Yo, I remember that night, rain hitting the glass. City lights flicker while I'm stuck in the past. She smiled like she knew the storm I became, but loved me through thunder, through guilt, through shame. I was lost in the dark, she was my spark, but I pushed her away, trying to heal these scars. Every word she said hit harder than truth. She ain't say I love you, but I swear I knew. You never said goodbye, you just stopped trying, and I never stopped believing.
The broken hearts keep fighting.
The way she looked at me, like I was more than my mistakes could ever be. She saw the man underneath, the chaos, the pain, the poetry. And even now when I can't sleep, I still see her eyes inside my dreams. She never said the words out loud, but her silence was the loudest sound. Every verse I spit bleeds a piece of her name. Every beat drops like a tears in the rain. I was fighting my demons, she was holding my soul. She gave me her heart, I lost control. I never deserved that type of love, the kind that stays even when push comes to shove. Now I'm looking in the mirror trying to see what she saw. A man broken, but still worth it all. She never left, she's just unseen. Her love's the ghost that still haunts my dreams. I try to move on, I try to forget, but her eyes replay like a song I regret. The way she looked at me couldn't melt the rage inside the beast. She saw through every shattered piece and made my war-torn heart believe. Yeah, the way she looked at me, that's how I learned what love could be. Now every verse I write bleeds her name. She looked at me and nothing's been the same. Sometimes love ain't what you say, it's what you can't walk away from.
Yeah, I don't need you to fix me, just try to understand me.
I talk in thunder, you listen in rain. You see the storm, I'm stuck in the pain. Every word I spit bleeds, every silence screams. You see love, I see ghosts in my dreams. You hold my hand, but I'm chaining my flaws. You call it care, I call it a cause. Can't blame you for wanting to run, but you can't heal what I become. I'm not asking you to change, just to hear what I can't say. I'm not crying for the end, I'm just begging you to stay. Try to understand me, don't save me. I'm a war you can't diss. Lately, we love like fire meets gasoline. Burn slow, but it's always seen. Try to understand me, not fix me. My scars ain't sins, they just history. If you can see through the smoke I breathe, you might still find the rest of me. I'm toxic with intention, broken by design. Love's a crime scene, and I'm doing time. I never learned peace, just fight or flee. My I'm fine is code for please don't leave. You say I shut down, yeah maybe I do, but that's the only way I learn to get through. It ain't you, it's the ghosts I feed. The pain don't end, it just breathes.
You don't need to speak, I can hear the hurt beneath. I'll hold the silence like it's you, 'cause sometimes love's the hardest truth. Try to understand me,
Don't save me, I'm a war you can't diss. Lately, we love like fire meets gasoline. Burn slow, but it's always seen. Try to understand me, not fix me. My scars ain't sins, they just history. If you can see through the smoke I breathe, you might still find the rest of me. If love's a language, I never learned the word, then maybe pain's how you're hurt. Don't walk away.